Hi, good day, this is jhonpol. Boholano blog is back again. Today our topic is about effective selling skills and effective selling steps. No matter what kind of selling, especially in real estate industry, it's super effective because usually when we say selling, we don't study much. Because we know selling is just offering product, but we don't know that there is more effective way to sell large-scale products. Here are the list of effective selling steps, which is first is prospecting. Preparations, approach, presentation, handling objectives, closing, and follow-up. First of all, what is effective selling skills? The sales skills that empower professionals to win opportunities include planning and strategizing, understanding needs, driving consensus, positioning value, storytelling, resolving objections, presenting effectively, selling with teams, and negotiating to close. Let's proceed to the effective 7 selling steps in real estate. First is the prospecting. The first step in the sales process is prospecting. In this stage, you find potential customers and determine whether they have a need for your product or service and whether they can afford what you offer. Evaluating whether the customers need your product or service and can afford it is known as qualifying. Keep in mind that in modern sales, it is not enough to find one prospect to a company. What you need to do. Usually on social media we get prospect after you talk to them. What you are selling. This is very important. As a seller, take down notes, the prospect name, and put what was discussed. Ask for the contact details for follow-up. Let's proceed to the next step is preparation. How to be prepared. The next step is preparing for initial contact with a potential customer. Researching the market and collecting all relevant information regarding your product or service. Develop your sales presentation and tailor it to your potential client's particular needs. Preparation is key to setting you up for success. To better you understand your prospect and their needs, the better you can address their objections and set yourself apart from competition. Proceed to the next selling steps in real estate, the approach. Next, make first contact with your client. This is called the approach. Sometimes this is a face-to-face meeting, sometimes it's over the phone. There are common approach method. Here are the 3 common approach method. The first is premium approach. The premium approach is presenting your potential client with a gift at the beginning of your interaction. Second common approach method is question approach. The question approach, asking a question to get the prospect or interested. The third and the last common approach is the product approach. The product approach, giving the prospect a sample or a free trial to view or to review and evaluate the service. Let's proceed to the next selling step, the presentation. What is the presentation? The presentation phase, you actively demonstrate how your product or service meets the needs of your potential customer. The word presentation implies using PowerPoint. But it doesn't always have to be that way. You should actively listen to your customer's need and then act and respond accordingly. Let's proceed to the next selling steps, the handling objection. What is handling objection? Perhaps the most underrated steps of the sales process. And handling objections, there is where you listen to your prospect concern and address them. 44% of salespeople abandoning pursuit after 1 rejection, 22%. After 2 rejection, 14%. After 3 and 12%. After 4, even though 80% of sales require at least 5 follow-ups to convert. The lesson for every handling objection is the handling objection is normal, so you need to study more about how to handle the objection. Don't expect 100% good objection. 80% is you need to give some advice to your client, and 20% is have an idea to the real estate. Let's proceed to second to the last steps of selling, the closing. In the closing stage, you get the decision from client to move forward. Depending on your business, you might try one of these 3 closing techniques. The first is alternative choice closing. The sale and offering the prospect a choice where both options close the sale. For example, will you be paying the whole pay up front or installment? Or will that because or charge? The second is extra inducement closing. Offering something extra to get the prospect close, such as the free month of service or the discount. Third, standing room only closing. Creating urgency by expressing that time is of the essence. For example, the price will going up after this month, or we only have 6 spots left. The last step of selling in real estate is follow-up. Once you have closed the sale, your job is not done. To follow-up stage keeps you in contact with customers you have closed not only for potential repeat business, but for referral as well. And since retaining current customer is 6 to 7 times less costly than acquiring new ones, retaining relationship is key.